When you read about places overseas which are riddled with graft or plagued with drug abuse, aren't you glad there's one city left where you can walk the streets at night, as long as you've got police protection? Or in some cases, protection from the police. That place is Sydney, New South Wales, and we're very lucky that its cultural ambassador and premier can be with us here tonight.
Is there anyone here from the ABC?
No!
Well, in that case, may I just say what a pleasure it is to be here. New South Wales has got a lot to offer. Although let me state categorically that none of it has ever been offered to me by Bob Askin or anybody else. And if it had been offered to me, I wouldn't have taken it.
But everyone else is on the take.
I beg your pardon?
Everyone else is on the take.
Are you from the National Times?
Well, purely informally.
Oh, well then, come on, have a go. Come on, have a go. What, did your horse run last? Blame Neville. Did you get your handbag snatched in the sauna? Must be my fault. With the police car back over your dog, let's get Neville for it. Look, I've been accused of protecting every major criminal organisation except the Liberal Party.
What about the police tapes?
Look, all I ever read about is police tapes. Listen, last week alone, I announced 3 entertainment centres, 11 harbour crossings, 8 royal commissions, a Donald Mackay Memorial herb garden, an offshore national park, and an international koala week. And what ends up on page 1? Police tapes.
Don't they suggest a lot of corruption?
Nonsense. Well, if the Crims really wanted to make some money, they should get together like that Ethiopian mob and put out a cassette. The Hitmen's Greatest Hits. It's had enough publicity, and being New South Wales, of course, you'd be able to pick up a bootleg copy in no time.
Come on, are there any corrupt police or not?
The very idea. New South Wales has got the finest body of police in or out of jail in the country. Look, even in the old days, the bad old days, they were well organised. The Vice Squad ran the girls, the Gaming Squad looked after casinos, and the Homicide Squad fixed up anyone who complained about it.
Well, is there any corruption anywhere else?
There are criminals in safe cracking, drug pushing, race fixing. Why shouldn't there be criminals in the law, or the police, or politics, or property development? It's all part of living in a democracy.
Well, why are they all in Sydney then?
Because Sydney has got the best world-class convention facilities. Look, you know, there's been a lot of shit dumped on Sydney, but it always comes up smelling fine to me.
And there's no room for any improvement, I suppose.
Oh, goodness gracious. Look, I've been in politics a long time. You young people simply don't remember how bad it was in the old days when Bob Askin ran the racket. I only met him in the course of my political duties, of course. But I could tell you stories that would make what's left of my hair stand on end. How well I remember that day when a fresh-faced young ALP candidate from the back blocks of Balmain first took a tram into the Big Smoke to do a bit of frank and fruitful canvassing and knocked on his first door.
Sydney Harbour had a stage van, carved up stiffs in concrete socks, were discarded by Askin's henchmen, and corruption spread like pox.
Dice were loaded, so were bookies. Whores were high and full of tricks. Cash from knighthoods, cash from nookie, cash from pimps and politics.
All the coppers? Save your breath, dear. Life is cheaper than you think. Freddie Cray! Hey! That means death, dear. Poor Juanita. Down the sink.
Ach, der Staat, ja, ist ein Spritzstich wie ne Schnitzel in der Dung.
Really?
Kindergarten hat ne Schitzig, kleine Gotte, Dämmerung.
Indeed.
South Wales has many crooks, dear. Some are big men, some are small.
They collect and they fix the books, dear. In the end, they screw us all. New South Wales used to be a great place to bring up children. You could get a quid for a child in those days.
What sort of place is this? These people are wagering money on games of chance.
Oh, it couldn't happen here.
Melbourne was the financial capital, but the money was in Sydney. Askin had a very good eye for investment. There are statues of him all over Switzerland.
These women, what are they doing?
Social workers. This is a registered charity. We're all orphans. Poor motherless bastards.
That's illegal.
It's a trick of the light.
It's unthinkable. Why don't honest citizens take to the streets?
I'd run over the bastards. This is life, Neville. You can't change human nature. Why not get a percentage of it? It's dangling in front of you. I'll show you the way to make politics pay and how to rob the till. Why not run with the pack? 'Cause if you knock it back, some other mongrel will. I'll teach.
You'll teach?
You how to lie.
I'd rather die.
Life is too juicy to ignore. Be vile.
Be vile?
You'll make your pile.
I must resign.
You'll be a statesman and a whore.
You'll sell
I'll sell.
your soul as well.
Just go to hell.
You'll shove your snout into the trough. You'll win.
That's it.
Get in like Flynn.
I won't begin this sordid farce. I'm hopping off. What can I do? The innocent are suffering. Men, women, children, horses. This could lead to drug trafficking, corrupt councils, violence, suspect building permits, and the general air or ambience of public cynicism. Only I can stop it.
But could he stop it? He had a dream, but wasn't there corruption in his party too? Well, it was worth a try. Australians love a gamble. Hold the front page. I think we've found a messiah.